students, welcome back to the NCERT Science class of 10th standard. Dear students, in the previous class we have completed the first topic of biology, that is the life process we have completed, and the next topic that is removed by the NCERT board due to this lockdown and all. The next directly we are going to study the next the topic, that is how do the organisms reproduce. Here, dear students, how the organisms are reproducing. See, dear students, first of all, we should have to know the meaning of reproduction. 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 Reproduction means the process of production of young ones which are similar to their parents. The process of production of young ones which are similar to their parents is called as the reproduction. See, dear students, the human being, in case of human, the reproduction is going on. They produce the children produce the grandchildren, isn't it? It means the living organism, you can take any living organisms, they will produce their young ones. Their mode is different. The mode of reproduction is different, that we will study later. See, reproduction means the production of young ones. The human being produce the children. See, we get birth from our parents. Parents get birth from our grandparents. Yes? Parents, grandparents to the parents, parents to the children, children to the grandchildren. Like that, see what happens. The process of production of young one is going on continuously. Yes? That process of production of young ones, the process of production of young ones by the living organism which is the similar to their parents is called as the reproduction. Yes? See, dear students, before that topic we have studied the life processes. Life process. See what happens to different life processes, the process which are going on in the body. The number of processes which are going on in the body, for example, digestion, respiration, circulation, excretion. Yes, the number of processes are going on in the body. See, and also the reproduction is also going on in our body. Yes, digestion, respiration, circulation, excretion, and also reproduction is also going on in our body. Yes, sir? Yes, the reproduction is going on. See, here on the basis of the processes, we are dividing a life process into two types. The first one is, you have studied the meaning of life process. We have divided the life process into two types. The first one is essential life process. You know the meaning of life process? Life process. Life process means the processes which are going on in the living organisms which enables the living organisms to survive. That processes are called as the life process. See, there are two types of life process. The first one is essential life process. Essential life process. Essential life process. The second one is non-essential life process. Non-essential life process. In the beginning topic of biology, we have studied about the life process. You know the meaning of life process. You know the meaning of life process. The processes which are going on in the body, the processes which are going on in the body, which enables the living organisms to survive on the earth. Yes, for example, digestion, respiration, circulation, excretion, reproduction. These are the life processes. See again, here what happens? In the definition which enables them to survive on the earth. If suppose for example digestion stop, what will happen? We will not survive. If for a fraction of minutes or fraction of hours, if the circulation stops, for a fraction of minutes or fraction of time, the circulation stops. So what will happen? Respiration stop for a minute or for a few hours. What will happen? The life may die or life may collapse. Yes, it means the life process which enables the living organism to survive, that is called as the life process. Here there are two types of life process. The first one is essential life process. The second one is non-essential life process. Essential life process. The second one is non-essential life process. Essential means which is very important. Without this life process, the living organisms can't survive. The living organism can't survive, will not survive. See, for example, digestion. Digestion stop, what will happen? The living organisms may die. Respiration stop for a time, what happens? It may die. The living organism may die. Means, if a life process stop, the living organisms or the life may collapse. For example, the circulation stop, heart stop to pumping the blood. What happens? Within fraction of minutes, the living organism will die. Yes, that's why the life process which are very important, very needed for the life to survive. Without these life process, the living organism can't survive, will not survive. Such life processes are called as the essential life process. For example, digestion, respiration, circulation, is excretion, These are the essential life processes. If these life processes like digestion, respiration, circulation, excretion stops for a few minutes, what happens? The life may die. That's why these are the essential life processes. These processes are called as the essential life process. In the absence of this process, the life will not run, the life will not survive. Isn't it? That's why these processes are called as the essential life process. Then some other life processes are there. In the absence of these processes also, in the absence of some life process, life may survive. A living organism may survive. Suppose for example, the digestion stop in an organism, that living organism may survive. But that living organism is unable to produce the young ones. Isn't it? The life process which is not enhance the life to survive, or the life process, the processes in which a living organism can survive without the life process like reproduction, such life processes are called as the non-essential life process. The process in which a living the non-essential life processes are those processes in which a living organism can survive in the absence of the processes like reproduction. Such life processes are called as the non-essential life process. For example, reproduction. Reproduction means If reproduction stop in an individual, what happens? The life may survive until its death, but that living organism will not reproduce, will not produce the young ones. But life may survive, the living organism may survive. In the same living organism, if circulation stop, what will happen? That living organism will die. If reproduction stop, what will happen? The living organism can survive. Living organism can survive, but its generation will stop. The production of generation will stop. Isn't it? That's why on the basis of the life or continuation of life, we have divided the life process into two types. The first one is essential life process. The second one is non-essential life process. Essential life process are those life processes which are very essential or which are very necessary for the survival. In the absence of such life process, the life will not survive. Such life processes are called as the essential life process. Non-essential life processes are those life processes which in the absence of these life process the life can survive. For example, the reproduction. Yes. Next, dear students, after this one, for the reproduction, dear students, for the reproduction, you have studied in 9th standard about the cell. Before going to study the cell about for the reproduction in a living organism, or see, for example, a living organism, it produces the identical copy of himself or itself. See what happens? We are similar to our parents. Our parents are a little bit similar to our grandparents. A similar body designs are produced in the living organisms. Similar. Human being produces the human beings, the children. The cow reproduces the cow. Yes? Dog reproduces the puppy. Isn't it? The living organism, the puppy is similar to the dog. The calf is similar to the cow. The children are similar to their parents. Similar body designs are produced in the living organisms. Then what is the main criteria behind this similar body design, production of similar body design? The main criteria is that the production of the new cells. The new cells in a living organisms, the cells are going on dividing continuously. In 9th standard, you have studied the two types of cell division. That is mitotic cell division, meiotic cell division. You have studied. In case of mitotic cell division, what happens? You have studied the different types of cell division. There are two types of cell divisions are there: mitotic cell division and meiotic cell division. Mitotic cell division, which is going on in the body cells, in which the same chromosome, new two daughter cells are produced with the same set of chromosomes as that of the parent cell. Meiotic cell division, here the two new daughter cells are produced, who's having the half set of chromosome as that of the parental cells. Yes, that you have studied. Here what happens? It is need not to repeat now again. See what happens here? The individual reproduces by producing the cells. The continuous in our body, the cell division is going on. Cell division is going on in our body. There are two types of cell division. Due to the cell division, the similar copies are producing in the future by the living organisms. Yes? And it is going on by the genetic material. Genetic material. You have studied the genetic material in 9th standard. You have detailed studied about the chromosomes. Chromosomes. You know the chromosomes? Chromosomes are the hereditary material. Hereditary material. Hereditary material means heredity means parents to the children, children to the grandchildren. Isn't it? Heredity. Heredity. Chromosomes are the hereditary material. Hereditary means which carries the character from the parents to their children, children to the grandchildren. Heredity. Yes, our body design is similar to our parents that we got through the heredity. Yes, and it is flow that is we got through the with the help of chromosomes. We got the chromosomes from our parents. Parents contribute us the chromosomes which is present in the cell. Yes, that's why which carries the character from parents to their children's. Understood? Chromosomes, the structures of chromosomes also you have studied. Structures of chromosome, that is centromere. That here what happens? The chromosomes, chromosomal arms are chromatids, we can say. Chromatids are present. These chromosomes are formed due to the coiling of chromatin network. That chromatin network is present in the nucleus. See, you want to saw the cell. Inside the cell, the nucleus is present. Yes, animal cell contains a nucleus at the center. See what happens? That nucleus contains a thread-like structure, minute thread-like structure. The thread-like scattered in the nucleus, and here nucleolus is present. The scattered thread is called as the chromatin network. Chromatin network like structure, chromatin network. A thin thread is present in the nucleus. Yes, that chromatin network, that thin thread undergoes coiling and forms the chromosomes. This chromatin network undergoes coiling and forms the chromosomes. And a chromatin network is a double helix. When we take a single chromatin network, it is present in double helix form. See, it is wounded. A single chromatin thread contains two different strands, that is called as the double helix. Two different strands, they are formed by the coding of the nitrogen bases. Nitrogen bases are present, that is two different types of nitrogen bases are there. Again there are four types. See, first one, adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine and uracil. These are the four nitrogen bases or five nitrogen bases are present in RNA. The uracil present that you will study in the higher classes. Here, in case of animals, four nitrogen bases are present in the DNA. What happens? Four nitrogen bases are present. That is adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine. See what happens? Always adenine bonds with the thymine and guanine bonds with the cytosine. Isn't it? See what happens here, dear students? This one is called as a gene. See what happens in the DNA strand. In a DNA strand, see what happens here? A bonds with the. See here. Like that, they form the beads-like structures. They form the beads-like structures on the chromosomes. These beads-like structures, the segments of DNA, these segments of DNA are called as the genes. These segments of DNA are called as the genes. These genes, each gene carries one character from the parents. Each gene carries one character. For example, number of characters are present in the body designs of the parents. For example, skin color, shape of the nose, then shape of the hairs, yes, color of the eyes, one character. Skin color is one character. The skin color, that is a character that is present in one gene. Color of the eye, it is also one character. Yes, that character is present in the one gene. Shape of the hairs, it is also present in the one character, one gene. The genes are present in the DNA. DNAs are present in the chromatin network. The chromatin networks are present in the chromosome. Understood? The chromosomes are present in the nucleus. Nucleus is present in the cell. See, once again I will tell you, the beads-like structures are the segments present in the DNA material. DNAs are present in the chromatin network. Chromatin networks are present in the chromosomes. Chromosomes are present in the nucleus. Nucleus are present in the cell. Cells are present in the tissue. Tissues are present in the organs. Organs are present in the organ system. Organ systems are present in the body. Organism. Isn't it? Complete body. Understood? See what happens here, dear students? DNAs are present. These DNA, what happens during the formation of cell? See, for the reproduction, new cells has to produce. For a living organism, it has to produce a new cell. Then only the reproduction occurs. Reproduction involves the production of new cells or new eggs. See, the new cell is how the new cell is forming. See here what happens for the formation of new cell. Suppose for example a cell in which a part of cytoplasm divides and removes out. Is it possible to form a new cell? No, never. The cell will not. A new living cell will not form when a part of cytoplasm will be cut off and turns to a new cell. No, highly impossible. To form a new cell, it has to divide all the parts of the cells, including the DNA material also. DNA material also has to copy out. Yes. Later in higher classes, we will study the copying of DNA, duplications and all. We will study in the higher classes. But here for in the syllabus, see what happens. He has given that is copying of DNA. See what happens here. DNA, what happens? They are present in a double stranded. See what happens here. One strand that will be moved out, the other strand will be moved out. The next template strand again it will form because of the presence of chemicals which are present in the nitrogen bases, which are present in the nucleic acid which is present in the nucleus of the cell. It forms a new copy of DNA when the DNA mother or the parental DNA when it uncoiled, when the parental DNA uncoiled, the coiled DNA, parental DNA, when it uncoiled or opened, see what happens? The two different strands will separate out and it will cut out from the parental body, and with the single strand again due to the presence of nucleic acid in the nucleus, they form the template DNA or again they form the DNA, complete DNA, and these DNA that will be cut out from the chromosomes or that is DNA, and they will turn to a new chromatin network or the DNA. These DNA undergoes growing, and next what happens? They turn to the new complete DNA, and DNA forms the chromatin network. Again, this chromatin network forms the chromosome. Like that, what happens? These DNA goes to the another cell. That is called as the copying of DNA. You will study in higher classes detail about this copying of DNA and all. See, here what happens? The copying of DNA occurs, and this copying of DNA, what happens? They will separate. One strand will remain in the mother cell, that and another strand, whatever the copied the DNAs are produced, that will go to the new cell. See here what happens, dear students? Whatever the body designs are formed in the living organism? What are the body designs are formed in the living organism? It is due to the proteins. DNA forms the protein codes. Protein codes form the body designs. Yes, whatever the DNAs are produced in the body, whatever the DNAs which are produced in the body, they produce the proteins. These protein codes form the body design. However, the protein codes which is produced by the DNAs, protein codes which are formed by the in our parents, the same protein code or the DNAs are present in our body, they will produce the same proteins, and next what happens? These proteins form the body, same body design as our parents. Isn't it? It means DNAs are the protein code for the body designs. Isn't it? DNAs are the protein codes for the body design. Like that, what happens? DNA copying will occur. Due to the DNA copying, what happens? The copying of cells are occurs. Due to the copying of cells, what happens? New cells are formed. Due to the new cells, what happens? The reproduction occurs in the living organisms. Understood? Next, dear students, after this one, see what happens here. During the formation of new cells, in the living organisms, see sometimes variations occurs, changes occurs in the living organisms. Changes are called as the variations. Changes, that is variations. Variations means the changes in the living organism. Similar body designs are produced. Sometimes what happens? The DNA codes may vary. DNA codes may brings some changes due to the formation of new DNAs or by fusion with the two different DNAs. During the sexual reproduction, what happens? We are studying the meaning of sexual reproduction. It is a type of reproduction in which a new young ones are produced by meeting male and female gametes. Male is having separate DNA code, female is having separate DNA codes. When these male and female DNA codes fuses or DNA material fuses, then what happens here? Some changes in the DNA occurs. The changes in the living organisms along with time. Or better, I will tell you one example. See what happens to your students here. Or variations also, the changes in the body designs also, we can say changes in the living organisms along with the time is called as the variations. See what happens? We are surviving in that climatic condition, in a moderate climatic condition. We are surviving in a moderate climatic condition. The temperature range from the 15 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius. In that range we are surviving. Yes, we are surviving in a temperature range of 15 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius. Suppose for example any drastic change in the climatic condition, what happens? Suddenly any changes occurs. For example, ice fall starts suddenly. What happens? It means the temperature is reduced to the minus degree. What happens? If the temperature reduces to the minus degree, what will happen? For example, we are surviving the temperature of 15 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius. The temperature suddenly ice fall occurs in our areas. Suddenly the temperature goes to minus 20 degrees Celsius. What will happen? The living organisms which are fittest to survive, most of the living organisms which are not addicted to the climatic condition may die. Few may remains in that drastic change in the climatic condition due to the variant chromosomes or the variant characters which enables them to survive in the variant climatic condition. That variation which enables the living organisms to survive in a changed climatic condition, that changes are called as the changes in the living organism is called as the variation. or some living organisms slowly they will adapt to that climatic condition. The changes in the living organisms due to the changes in the environment or changes in the living or the chromosomes of the living organisms due to the changes in the environment, the changes are called as the variations. The changes are called as the variations. Yes. The next, dear students, we will study in the next class about the different modes of reproduction.